Welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be showing you an overview and review of Wishland by Lost Games. This is a carnival game, but it's more of a point salad, worker placement game where you choose your color and you get all the little meeples in that color, and then you place 6 of them over here in the reserves that you have to earn by various ways, either on cards or you can go on this space. But you start out with 4 and you have 6 available to you to keep gaining throughout the game. The game is played over 7 rounds and there's 4 turns per player each round. So you have 28 turns in this game. You are trying to gain the most victory points by gaining achievements, going up on the happiness track. You can gain achievement points by, as you go up, you get achievement points, and then if you get all the way to the end, at the end game scoring, you can score victory points for each set of cards you have of each color. You get money or credits by going up the visitors track, but at the end you get victory points for each income, like for each amount of income you would receive on the next income phase. If there was one, for each 5, you get 1 victory point. And of course, then this is your victory point track that you will be moving your color marker up throughout the game as you gain victory points for different things. You start out with the first player marker, but that player gets to choose where they want to put their little top hat first, and this is the turn order. So based on where you choose which reward you want to get, that's who goes first. First, if you we never picked this space even one time, because really it's kind of no use to pick that. But here you get 1 coin, there you get a victory point. This you get your choice of moving up one of these tracks, or you can get one of your workers. This one you get a ticket office card. So all of those rewards are very helpful, and you want to balance out. You don't want to focus on just one area of getting points. You want to balance it out. Well,
now I realize the reason you would want to put it there, if you see a card that really would be beneficial to your collection.
Yeah, that's the only reason. But there's a lot of in-scoring points at the end. That's probably the most difficult part of this game, and I wouldn't call it difficult. The book is really good at walking you through everything, but it's the most difficult part of the game. The game's fairly easy, and it looks like a lot, but it really isn't. And these achievements are the base game achievements of what you're going for, but there's also achievement tiles that you could put on top of this once you've got the game under your belt. So that keeps it switches it up, different achievements each time if you want. Like this one, the first player to get to 7 on the happiness track, you would just grab one of these stars and you get to go up 1 victory point. It's a low scoring game. I won with 33 points. It's not a high scoring game.
And it's close.
Yeah, it was very close. Like it was only 4 points between first and second place, and then 2 points between second and third place. So it's not you're only getting 1 victory point here, 1 victory point there. There are some cards that give you 5 or 6 victory points. Those are the good cards, but they cost 10 credits. You have to build up your credits to get to those. You are limited in the cards you can take, in the sense that you can only take as many of each color as you have either yellow or the purple ticket office cards. So if you have only 1 of yellow and 1 of purple, you're limited to having 1 of each color up until you either have 2 of these or 2 of these. Then you could have 2 of each of the other colors. So you do have to balance your strategy to constantly either build up your purple, which you can get for free here, or you can purchase the yellows here, and they have the benefit of giving you victory points each time you purchase them. That would give you 5 immediate victory points to go. Score here. Oh, sorry. But so Quentin focused a lot on the yellow cards, and he was able to obtain. He got the achievement there. He also was able to find a mascot card that matched this little symbol. There's little symbols on them. So there's a lot of different ways to earn points on all of the cards. They have category symbols. They have these little entertainment symbols. I don't know if you can see that in the very bottom right. There's also, for each unique one that you have, you count them at the end of the game, and then you can score that over here on the entertainment track.
I just realized, I don't know what this means. What's this like? This like gun, and also it's like...
That's the entertainment symbol.
That's what we're just talking about.
Oh, okay.
Over here. So for each individual different one you have, depends on how many you get. So there's a lot of in-game scoring abilities in this game. So you're going to be basically at the beginning of the turn and they do have a little round summary card. After you determine your turn order, everyone collects 5 credits. You can also collect more credits based on, like, Anthony and I both had a lot of cards. That they have that symbol, whatever the number is on that little coin, you get that additional credit during the income phase every round. So I think he was collecting 10. I was collecting like 9.
I got to 13.
8. I was collecting 8. 9 at the very end. But that really helps because the more credits you have, the more variety of better cards you can purchase, because you can see this one is 10 credits, but you get 5 victory points. And if you really need that Ferris wheel, say if you're trying to match up these mascot cards to the different symbols, because at the end of the game, for every symbol you have that matches a mascot card, you count them and then you divide by 2. So I got, I think, 8 points on mine because I had 3 mascot cards. 7. And I had a card that you round down by 2. I had a card that allowed me to also count the symbols on the actual mascot cards themselves. So that was pretty cool. I think it was this one, this hotel card. So as you can see, there's the black cards. Those are the mascot. These are the hotel cards. These are the restaurant. The blue are the actor cards, and these are the ride cards, and then these are the ticket office cards. So there's a big variety of cards that you can get throughout the game. Another rule, which makes it challenging, is, as you can see, we have our things stacked here. You go by stacks. So the first player plays 1. The second player, it could be you or another player, has to play 1 more meeple than they are stacks. So it would be 2. Then the next person would have to play 3. So, but say someone removed their workers. That's one of your actions. You don't take your workers back at the end of the round like a lot of games. You have to use an action to remove all your workers. So say I removed, Anthony removed his workers. But say I had 3 here. So there's only 2 stacks. And say this one was removed. So say that everyone removed their workers, but at the time I had to put 3. Anthony, if he wanted to play there, he would actually only have to put 2 workers because there's only 1 stack. It doesn't matter how big the stack is. It's based on stacks of how many stacks of workers. So it's an unlimited amount of workers that can be in these, but you just have to make sure you have enough workers to place 1 more than they are stacks. Same on this space, same rule. This one allows you to get 1 coin and then your choice of either a worker, you get to move up 1 on the happiness track or on the visitor track. So you get to choose which benefit you want. Plus, you get a coin every time. But each time someone goes there, it's going to cost another worker for each stack. So that kind of hurts you when you do have later in the rounds, once people get more and more workers, you'll find you're going to have to pull all your workers back to do anything, but that's part of the game. And then you're just placing your workers, trying to get the most strategic cards for you. There's a lot that have instant benefits. If they have the little lightning symbol, that one you would get 3 workers right off the bat. That's a good one.
Yeah.
You get 3 workers right away. And that only costs 6 credits. We didn't.
Yeah, that didn't come up. Or actually,
it had
it did.
to have.
We just didn't.
It was probably early game.
Yeah, where we're just learning.
We weren't ready. Didn't see it or notice it. That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
But there's a lot of the cards. That's the cool thing about this game too. All the cards have different benefits. It's like some games you'll find that they're really repetitive. I don't remember seeing any one card that had the same exact benefit. They're all just slightly different. So that makes it really cool too. So you're just trying to get sets and strategically based on the scoring, based on the categories. There's a lot of different things you have to keep in mind. And we love games like that, the point salad worker placement games where you're
we're trying
building.
We're trying to explain this at 1 a.m.
Right. Yeah, we've been playing games a lot today. So I think, did I cover everything in a nutshell?
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's a really good how to play and set up video that we watched as well before we started playing that really helps you to get a good grasp on it. It's not as difficult as it's more harder to explain than it is to understand.
Yeah, once you play it, within the second turn.
Right, you've got it down. Yeah. But we really enjoyed this game. Yeah. It's a really fun game. So do you want to go first, little guy? What did you think of it?
I thought it was really cool. I like the cute little characters. Mm-hmm. I got the little cat. Anthony's got the little,
Is yours a cat?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a bear.
And Anthony's got the
Rhino. Looks
Rhino armadillo. I can't tell.
Mine is cotton candy with a party hat.
She calls it Oogie.
Well, I've realized it seems so familiar, that character. And I realized late in the game, I used to draw this character when I was a kid. I was younger than Quentin. It was the limit of my drawing skills. But I called him Oogie.
Way back in the Pet Rock days.
I called him Oogie. And he was just this little bubbly character with legs and arms and a smile and these big eyes. And literally, this looks like him 40 years later. The middle-aged Oogie.
You gotta tell him how the trouble you came to bring in the game.
Go ahead and finish what you were saying, little guy.
I traveled overseas for this game. Well, not literally. Of course, I went overseas to have fun, but I got this game overseas.
Yeah, he was in Spain already.
Yeah, visiting our family.
And this game they were located 20 minutes away from where you were in
Actually, I think 15. Yeah.
So they decided to just give it to Quentin while he was there rather than shipping it.
Yeah. But overall, it's a really fun game. There's a lot of point scoring options. And also, I really do like the components are really cool. The stars, the coins, the board. It's all really high quality. And the first player thing. So overall, I would rate this game a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Okay, anything else you want to say?
I was going to give it a 9.8, but I realized let's just give it the 10.
Okay,
so my turn. I really like the game because it has everything we enjoy. Mm-hmm. We love worker placement. We love the ability to... It kind of has a little bit of take that because you're able to block each other. So, and many different aspects because you're able to block and this aspect of the game, Also, when you're buying.
But you're really not focused on that.
Yeah, well, I was. Okay, but.
I wasn't. That's why you lost.
But then you're also able to take cards because everyone, you see everyone's cards. So you see what you could, block them from in that aspect as well. I did that once or twice for Quentin, which probably cost him
It
the
didn't
game.
work out for him because he lost. So.
Yeah, he did really bad.
He came in last place.
Okay, I only lost 2 points away from Quentin. So
Well, I had more. Also, you were losing like the whole
29.
game.
It's a 27. We're only 2 points apart.
That is a very small aspect of the game.
Okay, but you can't play that way.
And lose.
Don't play like Anthony. That's your lesson we learned today. Don't be Anthony.
But then there's just the art, the theme, and mechanics flow very smoothly. There's a lot of options in the games. So, because you could move your track here, you can move your track there. You could also get more meeples, and then you can also go for the different symbols and the icons, like she stated. So it's a very point salad type of game with a lot of different options. Also, they're coming out with an expansion here soon, which will expand on this this theme, and so we're really excited because in that aspect, because it will introduce more mechanics probably and different things you can do. So for me, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 because I really enjoyed it. So what did you think?
I love this game. Well, we played several carnival games on our channel, and we seem to really like carnival games because they're the point salad worker placement type games that we enjoy. But I will say this does the best job of a carnival game, and I loved all of them. Yeah. Like we liked Funfair, Unfair. There's one we haven't played.
The Grand Carnival.
Isn't there one we haven't played?
No, we played
Meeple Land.
Oh yeah, we haven't played.
We still have to play Meeple Land, which is another carnival game.
Yeah.
But this one is different than those. We haven't played Meeple Land, so I can't speak for that one. But it's different, and it's just a really well balanced, well designed game that
flows.
And I know it says it takes 75 minutes, but it did not seem long at all. Like I was not ready to be done with the game, and I know we were playing over an hour easily. But because there is a small amount of, I wouldn't say a large amount of downtime, but you get to where you're kind of figuring out which card you want. Well,
Amanda always takes long in her turns, so analysis paralysis will always be there for her.
I won because I took the time. The book is really good at explaining all the cards. So in your first few games, you're going to want to look and see so you really know what's your best option out there. You're going to want to kind of scan and read the ones that you don't really understand right away what that symbol means. And it does a really good job of explaining all the cards. So you don't ever have to question. I can say we honestly never questioned. Even if we had a question, bam, it was in the book. Like we never had little bickers of what we both thought the rules meant.
Oh, yeah. That happens a lot in a lot of games.
If the rules are kind of vague, we read it, interpret it different ways. They did really good at alleviating that in this. So I've never give games this high, but I would give this game a 10 out of 10.
Wow, we all gave it 10.
And I can't wait for the expansion. They are going to send us the expansion, which I think, is that going to Kickstarter?
Yeah.
So I'm so excited. I can't wait. We will be doing a playthrough on the expansion.
Yeah.
This one's been out for a while, so we just did the overview and review, but you will definitely see the expansion being played, and I can't wait for that. But like he said, the components are really nice on this. It's just a fantastic game. We had fun from start to finish, and I was sad when it ended. It was like I could have went several more rounds, even though it's late. It didn't matter. That's how much fun this game was for us. Did you have anything else you guys wanted to say? So thank you for watching. We really hope this helps you to decide whether this is a game you want to add to your collection, and definitely if it's a game you want to follow on Kickstarter once they come out with that expansion, which is very soon, I believe. You should definitely check that out, because at that time you could probably get this game and the expansion normally.
Yeah, and they also have the coins, the metal coins, and stretch goals. So
this is if you like point salad, worker placement games, this is a must-have in your collection. You will not be disappointed at all, because it's just
Yeah.
It takes the mechanics you're used to, and it just, I don't know, it just does it in a different way.
I just like how smooth it is.
Yeah, it's very smooth. Very smooth. So thank you for watching. Please give us a like. Feel free to leave a comment. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. We are growing. It's very exciting. We're so close to, we're like a couple hundred from 4,000. I'm so excited. That's a new milestone we're looking forward to. Thank you again, and we look forward to seeing you next time.